Okay, I'm gonna start. I ended that one because it was up to 12 minutes and it just kept going with silence or whatever. But I wanted to add to the last video, not only knowing self, or this becomes a part of knowing self, is that when something is wrong with someone, and doing this in intimate relationships is so easy, is like, I'm going to try to fix you. I don't want to see you sad. I don't want to see you stressed out, or I think you should fix me when I'm sad or when I'm stressed out, or any of those other emotions. So that plays a huge part as well. The answer to that, I have no idea, but recognizing and know that is an issue also. Okay, this next segment made me think about something. It has happened in intimate relationships with me, but it made me think about something at work and how I ignore certain people. I won't talk to them. And once my manager came, told me, she said, they are upset that you won't talk to them, that you won't have conversations with them. And I'm like, why? Why should I? They're a bully. They're this, they're that. I just want to keep the peace and mind my own business, do my work, go home, and try to have limited conversation. I don't want to talk to them. I don't need to hear all their business and them talking about everybody, all the other coworkers, all the patients that come. I don't need to hear that. And so he was given a scenario in the marriage when the woman goes, talk to me. Why don't you talk to me? And I'm laughing because I know, uh, I was married for 30 years. And when I was married, I know the younger part of me in the beginning of the marriage, I'm like, why don't you talk to me? Why? What is wrong with you? But the thing was, we can't change people. We have to know who people is. Like now, he's relating this to the woman's brain and the man's brain and this and that, but it's not exclusively for that. Because if somebody come up to me and say, "Won't you talk to me?" I keep trying to talk to you and you don't listen to me and you ignore me and you act like you don't hear me. That's not gonna make me talk to them. I'm not a man, I'm a woman. But he's relating this to, this is how the man's brain thinks, um, as opposed to the woman's brain. That's how he's relating it, right? But I'm here to let you know that it's not just man and woman. It can be reversed. It can be different colors of people. It can be different socioeconomic status of people. It can be people in your in your neighborhood, in the workplace, in the family. Grab one of them kids and say, "Why aren't you talking to me?" Like, all they're gonna do is look at you crazy. Like, get the fuck out of my goddamn face. Move it, move it, move it, groove it. All right, so here we go. Okay, so we know he's talking about the man's brain and the woman's brain again, right? But have you ever heard or noticed when you're talking to somebody in a debate, when you're trying to get your point across and they're trying to get their point across, either party keeps repeating what they say. It's like, this motherfucker don't understand what the hell I'm saying. Like, I keep repeating the shit. I keep repeating it over and over and over again, but they are misinterpreting me. They act like they don't get what I'm saying. Um, and then when they try to we're trying to solve the problem together. If it's in a workplace or something, they don't get what I'm saying. And so I keep repeating it. And I said this because of this and that and that and that. But then they keep repeating what they're saying. It's because this and that and that and that. So we don't get anywhere. Both parties are continuing to repeat and have on, repeat, and you don't get anywhere. So that's the thing too. That caught my attention for not just male female relationships. Okay, so when have you ever had a conversation and you go, get your mind out the gutter when you say something? So he's talking about a man thinks differently when you say 5 minutes. A woman thinks differently when you say 5 minutes, in this sense where the man is like, are you ready yet? And the woman goes, 5 more minutes. And to a man, 5 minutes means 5 minutes. Like, you said 5 minutes. But the woman keeps saying 5 more minutes in the bathroom, doing her hair, doing the makeup, doing whatever, whatever. 5 more minutes. So it's different definitions for, in this case, we're talking about the marriage seminar, for men and for women. But I equate that to the workplace, family relationships, and any other relationship. We can say something, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a man or a woman. They are personalities. I remember learning about in the DISC personality assessment. If you score high on, I think it was the blue, the C. I forgot what it's called. I don't have anything in front of me to look at right now, where they're more analytical. And then these are the type of people, say for example, if you're doing a video, or if you write something on a whiteboard or in school or something like that, and you spell, or replying to somebody, and you misspell a word, you get a letter wrong in the word, or a number incorrectly or something like that, there's always going to be that one person that is going to point that out. If you have your shirt buttoned and you miss a button and it buttons down a little bit further or a little bit up, because you just was going fast, or however, whatever happened, and it's buttoned wrong. Or if a piece of your hair is out of place, or they notice the little things when you speak. Say for example, you say something wrong, and they zone in on that one thing. It's like perfectionist, or I don't know if that's the correct word, but I know, there's always that one person that's going to notice every single flaw, every single thing, you know. So that comes into personalities, and under that personality assessment as well. So I thought this was so cute to hear a young person, as they were trying to have conversations, sensible conversations on a live, right? And so the young person said, can you listen to understand and not listen to just talk? All I could do was laugh to myself, and think that a lot of times we take stuff from coaches and things of that nature, and not understand the full spectrum of it. We regurgitate, a phrase or something that somebody say, but we don't understand the full mechanism of it. Like in what I'm doing, relationships, according, based off of Mark Gunger's video, marriage to laugh to a healthier marriage, right? And I'm trying to equate that to different relationships. And in this case, it's like when someone says, listen to understand and do not talk, that can be demanding as well, to tell somebody that, or for me to not understand myself, as I and how I say it to somebody and how I perceive that somebody is saying, is talking to me as I listen. You know, it can go way deeper than just saying those words that we regurgitate from other people, without understanding things like, why would I feel like telling a child, shut up, sit down, be quiet, and listen? Like, don't talk. The same thing when you start talking to adults, it can feel that way, like you're talking to a child when you come out and say those words. I think that there's a way to tell somebody, um, I'll appreciate it. Can I please get my point across? And, yes, they say, listen to understand. You may not understand me, but I would at least like for you to listen to what I say without interrupting, um, and try to answer in a way where, um, you're not just barking back at me and trying to get your point across, or something like that. It's just deeper than pointing the finger at somebody and say, just listen to me, just listen. you know um I don't know, but I think that one concept, that one phrase, that one thing can be looked at a bit deeper when we're dealing with relationships across the whole spectrum, across the whole board, when it comes to communicating with one another. All right, I'm getting dressed for work, and I'm going to end this one also now. All right, later.